Who would win in a battle between Nightwing and Spider-Man? Nightwing, the protector of Bludhaven and the first Robin. Everyone knows his story. After witnessing the tragic death of his parents as a child, Dick Grayson was adopted and trained by Bruce Wayne to become his partner in the fight against crime. However, as he grew older, Dick found himself at odds with his mentor's methods and decided to step out on his own. He became the leader of the Teen Titans, then rose to become an independent hero and a respected member of the Justice League. Notably, Nightwing has earned the respect of many heroes, even Superman, who once acknowledged that Nightwing was a better leader than Batman himself.Spider-Man. After the death of his parents, young Peter Parker was sent to live with Uncle Ben and Aunt May Parker. Although blessed with extraordinary intelligence, Peter was an outcast, often bullied, especially by Flash Thompson. His life changed dramatically when, on a school field trip, he was bitten by a radioactive spider. Instead of just itching, Peter gained incredible abilities. He could stick to most surfaces, possess superhuman strength beyond 10 tons, agility, reflexes, stamina, a healing factor not to Wolverine or Deadpool's level, but far superior to that of a normal person. And a dangerous sixth sense he calls his spider-sense. But before we dive deeper into the analysis, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you. The debate is always interesting, but there's no denying that Spider-Man would defeat Nightwing. While Nightwing has been trained by Batman and possesses elite-level skills, it still surprises me that some people think he could win. The truth is, despite his extraordinary talent, Nightwing is still just a human limited by his physical abilities. On the other hand, Spider-Man not only has superhuman strength, but regularly faces and overcomes dangerous enemies who could easily overpower Nightwing, like those from his extensive rogues gallery. These villains aren't just on par with Spider-Man, they can even challenge him in intense battles. Against Spider-Man, Nightwing's pure skill would be his only edge, as Batman's training certainly gives him an advantage in technique. However, if anyone believes that's enough to let Nightwing outmatch Spider-Man, they may be underestimating Spidey's true power. Spider-Man doesn't just have the way of the spider. As a unique fighting style he developed, highly praised by martial arts master Shang-Chi, but he's also been trained by a true martial arts master. Combined with his physical strength and enhanced reflexes, this makes Spider-Man capable of overpowering most foes. In an actual fight where Spider-Man doesn't hold back, it would be a death sentence for Nightwing. Spider-Man simply excels in raw power, and his remarkable feats continually prove his superiority over Dick. Before Nightwing even thinks about dodging Peter's web shots, he would have to wonder whether he could even land a meaningful blow on Spider-Man. Every attack Nightwing launches would only cause minor damage, while Spider-Man can endure hits from the Hulk, who once threw Spider-Man miles away, smashing him into several cars and causing an explosion, and still get back up to fight. Spider-Man has the advantage in speed thanks to his superior agility and incredibly fast reflexes. With his spider sense, he can sense danger before it even arrives, allowing him to move and evade with precision. This special ability helps him avoid even the fastest attacks from his enemies, as well as bullets and dangerous laser beams. In battle, while Nightwing, though highly skilled due to Batman's rigorous training, would struggle to match Spider-Man's superior reflexes and speed. This is a clear power difference that Nightwing would have to overcome to be on par with Spider-Man. Even before enhancing his strength, Spider-Man would have a significant advantage in a battle with Nightwing. He could use his super strong webs to tie and immobilize Nightwing. Though his webs sometimes have imperfect stability, they are usually stronger than steel. Thanks to his superior speed and sharp spider sense, Spider-Man would always be able to recognize and dodge attacks before Nightwing could react. That said, Nightwing isn't entirely without a chance. With his excellent combat skills and precise strikes, Nightwing could potentially gain an advantage if he landed a few well-placed punches that caused damage to Spider-Man. However, this would be incredibly difficult to achieve given the vast difference in their absolute strength. Nightwing does have an array of gadgets, from electric batons to smoke bombs, grappling guns, and optical technology integrated into his mask. He has also chosen to forgo a cape to avoid hindrance during acrobatic maneuvers, opting for a lighter, more flexible armor compared to Batman's. However, this comes at the cost of some protection, including synthetic Kevlar and electric shock-resistant layers. The emblem on his chest can project darkness, aiding in stealth. Not only is Dick a highly skilled fighter, but he's also a sharp detective, a brilliant strategist, and a talented spy. This combination of skill and gadgets has made Nightwing one of the most formidable and well-rounded heroes in the DC universe. Over the years, Peter has improved his skills by training with heroes like Captain America and Shang-Chi, even developing his own unique fighting style. The way of the spider, he has also enhanced his webbing, creating various gadgets, suits, and even armor to combat different types of enemies. Spider-Man has defeated villains like Green Goblin, Sandman, Electro, the Kingpin, and Carnage. He has taken down other heroes such as the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Wolverine, Deadpool, and the Punisher, even causing Captain America and Shang-Chi to reach a standstill, and has even defeated a Herald of Galactus. There's no doubt Spider-Man is truly an incredible hero. Peter is also one of the smartest people in the Marvel Universe, praised for his intellect by people like Hank Pym, Tony Stark, and Reed Richards. He has even solved problems that they couldn't. Peter's intelligence isn't just limited to science, he is also an exceptional strategist. While Nightwing has received more extensive training than Spider-Man, that doesn't help Dick much since Spider-Man has been trained and his fighting style comes naturally to him. Even Black Widow, who is said to have fighting skills on par with Captain America, has commented on Spider-Man, saying, "My strength comes from training. He fights as if he were born with it in terms of experience. Both have around 13 years of crime fighting under their belts." The only way Dick could win is if a highly experienced Nightwing faced a novice Spider-Man, and even then, it wouldn't be easy. Nightwing is a master of many fighting styles, thanks to rigorous training from Batman and Richard Dragon, combined with rich experience as an acrobat. His skills he learned as Robin and later as Nightwing have contributed to his unique fighting style, which is characterized by agility, speed, and martial arts techniques to take on some of the most skilled warriors in the DC universe, including Lady Shiva, Cheshire, Deathstroke, Ra's al Ghul, and other formidable foes. Nightwing's fighting style combines acrobatics and sharp strategy. However, a weakness noted by Midnighter and Deathstroke is that sometimes his fighting lacks adaptability. Please subscribe to the channel, as it would help us immensely, and you'll get to see great videos every day. You're the best, thank you so much. Peter has gained extensive combat experience both as Spider-Man and through his martial arts background, learning boxing and wrestling in high school, and being further trained by Captain America. Before receiving training from these two, Peter had already been able to hold his own against many of Marvel's best fighters. He has developed a unique fighting style that makes full use of his physical strength combined with his spider sense to meet the demands of diverse battles. For example, when facing Kraven the Hunter, Peter observed how Kraven manipulated the movements of his prey to trap them, which helped Peter come up with the right strategy to defeat his opponent. He turned the tables and used Kraven's trap against him. Spider-Man's adaptability in combat is so high that he has overcome groups like the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, defeated Wolverine, Morlun, Hawkeye, White Dragon, Batroc the Leaper, and many others, and has put people like Captain America, Shang-Chi, and Daredevil in a stalemate. Spider-Man possesses superhuman strength, able to lift up to 10 tons or more. His speed, reflexes, agility, and endurance are all enhanced to extraordinary levels. His healing factor allows him to recover quickly, and his spider sense gives him precognitive warning of danger. In addition, Spider-Man can stick to most surfaces, and his sharp intellect and quick thinking enable him to create technology and fight strategically. Nightwing, on the other hand, reaches the peak of human physical strength, able to lift around 500 pounds. He excels in speed, agility, and reflexes honed through years of training along with expert acrobatics. Nightwing has been rigorously trained by Batman, mastering various martial arts, and possesses a sharp mind and tactical thinking, allowing him to adapt flexibly to dangerous situations. While Nightwing is an excellent hero, having fought alongside Batman and facing many dangerous villains from street-level criminals to metahumans over the years, in my personal opinion, Nightwing is often underrated as he possesses superior skills and sharp tactical thinking. However, when facing Spider-Man with his enhanced superhuman abilities and strength, Nightwing would face a much more difficult challenge, as Spidey is not only stronger but also has heightened senses and extraordinary reaction time in any situation. Dick doesn't have the strength, speed, or reflexes to survive long in a battle with the wall crawler. With Spider-Man's enhanced senses, Nightwing would be lucky to land a single blow before Peter's overwhelming strength, speed, and agility allow him to launch a barrage of web shooting at According to the movies, we have 3 different versions of Spider-Man to choose from, with each version avoiding lethal force whenever possible. The latest version of Spider-Man has proven to approach problems in a more free-spirited manner than other versions. On the other hand, he is fighting alien monsters, not humans. In the opening of Batman Under the Red Hood, we see Nightwing and Batman fighting Amazo, a robot created by the villainous scientist Professor Ivo and endowed with technology that allows him to mimic the powers and abilities of the superheroes he fights, usually the Justice League, as well as create replicas of their weapons. Though these replicas are weaker than the originals. In this specific scene, it's clear that this version of Amazo has fought Superman. We know this is true because Amazo frequently uses powers that are characteristic of Superman, such as heat vision and the ability to fly. We also know it's likely Superman because Amazo often battles the Justice League. I would argue, for fairness' sake, that in this battle scene, Amazo is only using Superman's powers, not those of Martian Manhunter, Flash, Wonder Woman, etc. Essentially, Amazo isn't in his peak form. That doesn't mean he isn't powerful. Even a weakened Superman at 20% of his full strength would easily overpower Spider-Man. We don't know exactly how Amazo works, but I think an 80% reduction in strength is fair, right? That said, it's important to note that Batman ultimately kills Amazo here, but Batman didn't do anything Nightwing couldn't have done. This means Nightwing could have killed Amazo. With Amazo being as strong, if not stronger, than Spider-Man, and with Nightwing capable of defeating Amazo, the answer is it's unlikely. But Peter could also defeat Dick. It's certainly not impossible. I'd say that in a simulation of 1,000 encounters, Peter would win 471,000 times. Nightwing cannot defeat Amazo because Amazo is stronger. He's smarter, more experienced, and a better tactician. Spider-Man, however, can dodge bullets, lift heavy objects, withstand punches from Hulk and Thor, has his unique martial arts fighting style, the way of the spider, and expertly utilizes his spider sense. He is one of the fastest characters and can move so quickly that even Daredevil can't avoid his attacks, even though he knows they're coming. I hope you enjoyed this battle, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you liked it. That's it for today's video. Thank you so